Ties. What it is, gang, man. Listen. So, this video was requested as well, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, why not knock this one out too? You feel me? So, listen, man. I ain't even want to talk about this, you feel me? Like, but it is what it is. In the past, it's dead. I laugh at it now. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm about to tell y'all about my first time getting jumped. You feel me? And so let me just start it off like this, y'all. Moral of the story, y'all. I'm gonna make this short and simple and quick because it ain't nothing too much to talk about. Because it ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't even get down on that too much talking, John. It's too police, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So we was at, you know what I'm saying, my auntie house, you know what I'm saying? My auntie house, you feel me? We had a little party going on, you know what I'm saying, for my little cousin. So this particular day when I went over there, nobody was over there yet. Like none of my cousins, none of my people was over there. So I was kind of, you feel me, dolo, you feel me? But we don't never really move like that, you feel me? But you know, you're not thinking, you know what I'm saying? And this happened when I was fresh out of high school. So this happened a few years ago, you feel me? So boom, this particular day, y'all, I was on some junk like, man, when I got there, I was trying to look for my cousin, but I ain't want to walk around there by myself. This particular, that's what I'm saying, like now that I look back at it, it's like I just felt like something fishy was going on. So this particular day, I was like, man, nah, I'm just wait till my other people get here, then we can go outside and look for my cousin. Cause usually I just go out there, walk by myself, you know what I'm saying, I just be around them mud dolo, you feel me? So this around the time when the city was getting hot, you feel me? Like it was getting hot, you know what I'm saying? So a lot was going on. So I guess that's why I was thinking like that too. So boom, y'all. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just chill in the house, just get on my phone, just wait till my people get here, you feel me? So boom, finally my cousin he ended up getting here. And me and my cousin got jumped, you feel me? This was me, the cousin that got jumped with me, that was a cousin that got there first, you feel me? So, and I had my little girlfriend with me, you know what I'm saying? So, my girlfriend, she was there with me too. So, yeah, I wasn't dolo, but I was dolo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna walk around the hood with your lady and stuff like that. I mean, you can, but that's on you feel me? Me personally, I ain't doing that, you feel me? So, yeah, so when my cousin finally got there, we was like, man, let's go across the street, go get my cousin. Cause my auntie, she told me, she was like, he might be across the street. So across the street, it's like a little, you know what I'm saying, it's like a little, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say too much, feel me? But it's like a little, we just gonna say a building that he was in playing ball, you feel me? So, we went over there, we walked across the street, you feel me? So we walking over there, you feel me? Me, my lady, and my cousin. So this particular day, I'm like, nah, man, I told her, I said, I ain't gonna lie, I think you should go back home. I was like, cause I don't want you walking around here like that. Like, you know, it just be too much going on over here. I just really don't want you walking around here like that. Cause remind you, she not from certain places and she just don't, you know, some females just don't really know about stuff like that. So you gotta get you a lame female like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't get you no one that's turned up out here and all that. That's the one that gonna have you in the drum and the board, y'all. So she was lame, so she didn't know about all that. So I'm like, yeah, just go back home. But she was mad at me because she felt like, oh, I wanted to walk with you. She felt like, I don't know, she felt like I was trying to cheat. I don't know what it was, but more of the story, I made her go home, you feel me? So she finally went home, she was mad. So, and all this took place in less than 5 minutes. So it was like my intuition told me, like, I had that feeling, you feel me? So 5 minutes later, I ended up getting jumped, you feel me? But boom, I'm about to break it down. So as we walking up to the place, you feel me? It's like, it's two jits that was walking past us. They was like leaving the place as we walking up, you feel me? So I ain't even know that my cousin had some little problems with the people that was over there. So my cousin being him, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? My cousin ain't nothing to play with. He let bruh know, like, yeah, he sized him. So I ain't peeping all this, but he sized them. He sized both of them boys, like Jit be on go, you feel me? So as he sized them boys, I'm like, dang, as we walk past and they walk past, he let me know everything. He was like, man, you know, I don't even like that. I don't even like Jit right there. So I'm like, oh yeah. You know, that's just always been me. Like, I'm not on that. I ain't stun nobody. No, none of that. You feel me? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't just be on that. You feel me? So I'm not stun nobody. I'm not watching my back scared, looking at, you know what I'm saying? Walk past Brandon, it is what it is. Because all I know is ain't nobody gonna touch me. You feel me? Like, I'm just that type of person. I don't mess with you, you don't mess with me. You feel me? So I don't even have to go there. So, that happened. So by this time, the jits that my dog, I mean that the jits that my cousin size, he end up going back getting his whole little clique. He's so soft, he's so sherm to the point where he gotta go get help. You know what I'm saying? It's really people out here like that, y'all. Like, it's really like back in the days, man. Like, nowadays, I'm gonna be a whole blue with y'all, man. It's only 20% of real men in this world, like real niggas. You feel me? Like, the rest of these jits gotta run with cliques. They only act tough when they with somebody. Like, when they by themselves, they be so spooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the way my cousin saw him, he walked past, he had nothing but fear in his eyes. Like, he was so spooked. Like, you would have never thought, bro, would have came back like that. Like, but it all goes to show, like, niggas just gotta run with cliques. So Jit just walked past and minded his business. He ain't act hard. He ain't size my cousin back, no none of that. So 5 minutes go by. This man then went back and told his whole little clique. He flagging like, oh, the ops up there and they got this and they said that and they said they gonna do this to you and do this to us, and he just flagging, like, he just basically moral of the story. He on some junk like, I gotta get these boys to come with me because I'm scared. Moral of the story, all he's saying is, I'm scared and I need y'all help. That moral of the story, that's all he said, I'm scared and I need y'all help. So he had to make up a good lie so them boys could be on some junk like, man, we finna go handle this. Forget you, we ain't finna help you out. We finna go handle it ourselves. So that's why they came like that. So boom, 5 minutes go by, my cousin walk inside the building to go get my other cousin. So I'm sitting there, standing up, chilling, talking to some people. And next thing you know, it's like a slow motion, y'all. It's like a movie. I look to the right and I see a big crowd of people. This bring back Metalwood days. Like, when you see a big crowd of people, you already know what time it is. It's gonna go down. So big old crowd of people, like 20 jits. You feel me? Like, I'm like, man, I'm already knowing what time it is, but I ain't knowing what time it is. I'm already knowing like something finna go down, but I don't really know on who. You feel me? But like I said, I used to I mind my own business. I let a crowd of people walk past me and not even acknowledge them, like, because, you know what I'm saying, to me, jits is like this and I'm like this, you feel me? So I'm not even for the stupid they level, you feel me? So I see all them boys walking, so I'm like, dang, okay, I'll just go back to talking again. Like I said, I don't want to be on that. I don't want to be minding nobody else's business. I mind mine. I mind business that pay me, that give me some chicken, you feel me? So I'm sitting chilling. So next thing you know, they walk up to the people that I'm talking to. It reminds you, they ain't even really, they looking at me, but they not really looking at me like that because they don't really know, like. And you know what's crazy? My people from around there, so they probably knew, like, okay, this what you call it, but I ain't looking for him. So they was like, man, what that jit at with the hat? So I'm like, jit at with the hat. I'm like, dang, who that jit with the hat finna get dealt with? You feel me? But me not even knowing my cousin got a beanie on, but I'm thinking that's a beanie. I mean, that's a beanie, so to me, that's a beanie. I'm thinking they talking about a real actual hat. So they like, so the people that like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who y'all talking about, but I think somebody, you know what I'm saying? They know they low-key dry snitching. So they walk in behind it. So now it's him, and I'm like, hold on. Because I see the little scary shit. Like I said, I finally see him. He hiding in the middle of the crowd. He spooked, so he got to be protected. Jit getting rocked like a little baby. So I'm like, okay, like, nah, it's clicking. I'm like, okay, what's going on? What's T? So I'm walking behind the boys. So next thing you know, my cousin, he walking up, he walking out, and they walking in. So they see him, he see them. Like I said, my cousin, he be with it all, he don't care. So Jit go to pulling up his pants, Jit ready. So I'm like, oh shoot, it's gonna go down. So remind you, they don't even know I'm with him. So next thing you know, they like, oh, y'all finna do this in here? Y'all finna swing on that boy in here? Like, I just don't like the fact that people think jumping is tough. Like, what? Like, why you can't just say, bro, get on him yourself, one-on-one everybody or something like that? Like, that's more of a, that's some exciting jump. But y'all, oh, y'all, we finna do this right here. Like, let's do it. They get crunked. So I'm like, man, nah. So next thing you know, they gonna swing. They gonna swing on my cousin like some female. Like, I'm talking about wild swinging. So my cousin, he weaving all them boys. I swear to God, if I'm blind, I'm flying, he ain't get touched not one time. So he finally make it out the building. So he make it out the building to get some space, because it's like I said, like 20 jits. Like, what you expect him to do? You expect him to just sit there and just get jumped? No, he trying to run, but he trying to bump at the same time. Like, he trying to get him, he trying to see everybody. So by this time, Jit get right. You know what I'm saying? He getting right. So my cousin being him, my cousin don't see none of them boys. All he see is that one Jit. He like, oh yeah, you the reason why they out him. I'm talking about he going off in Jit jump. I'm talking about he stealing him. Boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about he doing Jit in, and I'm like I couldn't even believe it. Like, this is all happening so fast, y'all. And remind you, as he doing him, it's 15 other niggas behind him hitting him. All in the head. Ooh, he ain't even phased by it. He just doing it in. And guess what? As he doing it in, the Jit running from him. So he chasing him while they chasing him, beating his behind. So it's all funny to me now, y'all. It's all, I wish I had a video. Like, that little soft video that they got, that ain't nothing. I wish I had a video from the building. Like, if the people had the building them, you would have seen. If they had the camera, y'all would have seen everything. So by this time I'm squaring up too, cause they notice now. So I'm squaring up with like two jits or whatever. Like I said, everybody else on my cousin, cause they ain't notice. Only two jits peep me square up. So now I'm like, oh yeah, what it is? So I'm finna get ready to do. Oh my God, I wish I could go back to that day. Ooh, I would embarrass somebody. But you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get ready to do jit in. But as I'm finna get ready to do jit in, I look to my cousin. I'm like, nah, let me, man, I ain't finna see him fight this one or two jits. I'm gonna go help my cousin, cause he got so many niggas on him. So I go over there swinging, you know what I'm saying? We getting right. Ooh, next thing you know, they already like they ain't jumping him. So I kind of like, it's like I kind of took some hits and punches for him. I kind of dove over him, and I'm covering up too. So we both side by side covering up on each other, cause I'm trying to take some of the heat off him. You feel me? So we get jumped. I'm just sitting there laying there the whole time like, damn, this how it is when you get jumped. Like, this how I feel when you get jumped. It ain't number rage going through your head, but I'm thinking we damn it finna die. You feel me? But it wasn't really nothing, y'all. We got up with no injuries, no none of that. So I only had a light little knot in the back of my head, cause somebody kicked me in the back of my head or whatever. Some little sweet little jump. So next thing you know, it go by. We go back to my apartment. We go back to my auntie apartment. I'm busting out the house. I'm mad as hell. So now my people turned up. Like, my people came out there looking. I'm talking about we everywhere. Cause you know, like I said, they from there. So they like, man, what the, like, nah, y'all tripping. Like, that's a no-go. So boom. So next thing you know, I told my mama, like, man, just take me to the hospital, because I want to be on the safe side, because this little knot that I got in the back of my head, I just want to make sure I ain't got no concussion. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't doing nothing. I'm just like, man, mom, take me to the hospital. So we go. I'm sitting in the on the hospital bed. By the time the video surfaced, they made tough pose. This way, man. You know what I'm saying? Some sweet John. Everybody in the comments laughing and acknowledging it. I mean, like, they really, like, they love it. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, y'all think this funny? So I tell my mom, I say, listen, mom, cause my mama knew everybody mamas all that. I say, man, listen, mom, just please tell them to tell their sons and their mamas to let's just have like a just one-on-one boxing tournament or boxing match, like not even a boxing, let's just bump one-on-one and let's go live and show everybody who y'all was, who was so kiki, what's gonna really happen. Like, can y'all really? So more of the story, like, I'm getting mad talking, that one I ain't wanna talk about it. So boom, so that go by, nightfall come. We still search through the videos, because we trying to find faces. You feel me? We trying to find faces, because like I said, everybody got to get it one-on-one. You feel me? So we finally find a few people that was in there. While we did that, while we found out that these few people that was in there, they live not too far from us. Y'all already know, we had to bump them. So more of the story, we ended up bumping them. We ended up fighting them. Y'all know the rest of the story. I ain't got to say too much. But one thing I can say about them particular people right there, one thing about, I'm a real nigga. I give a nigga they props. Them boys bump one-on-one. They stood in the paint, and I respected that. I respect them. You feel me? Like, I respect anybody who know how to be a man. You feel me? But all the rest of that other jump, man, I can't never respect it. Like, I can't never respect nobody jumping nobody, female, niggas. It don't matter what. I just don't like seeing nobody getting jumped. Like, it's no point of jumping. Like, jumping, you don't get no credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really, I don't see how you feel tough for that. You feel me? But that's old. That's back in the day. That's when I was a jitterbug. That's dead now. That's flies out the door. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a story about my first time I get jumped, y'all. It's funny now, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It happened. You live and you learn. All you gotta do is know not to laugh. You feel me? So yeah, more of those stories, y'all. Get us out the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about the story. What parts y'all like the best. When y'all first time getting jumped. Woo. And yeah. Y'all smash that like button, y'all, and subscribe. And like I said, y'all, don't forget to like this button to get this video inside the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Until next time, y'all. I'm out on game.